The great Jalaluddin Suyuti rahmatullah alayhi has related in his book. He says that the ulama write that in general there are 4 reasons and 4 causes for a bad ending. 4 causes as a result of which a person will be disgraced at the time of death. And he mentions them. At-tahawun bis-salat, number 1. Number 2, shurbul khamar. Number 3, uququl walidain. Number 4, idha'ul muslimin. And you know what? At-takasul bis-salat, the first one he mentioned was at-takasul bis-salat. Laziness with regards to salah. You know, just being lazy, not neglecting, not missing. Having a lazy attitude towards prayer is something that will bring about a bad death. My friends, never mind laziness with regards to salah. Look at our masajid. Our masajid are empty and they are crying. Our masajid are beautiful, but they are deprived of the real beauty, and that is obedient servants of Allah, prostrating before the Lord of the Arsh and Kursi 5 times a day. Whenever Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was asked the question, O Messenger of Allah, tell me, which is the deed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves most of all? The answer would be, my young friends, as-salatu ala waqtiha, to read salah in its correct time. This is the deed that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves most of all. We've got time for everything. We've got time for our friends. We've got time for football. We've got time to socialize. We've got time to holiday. We've got time to enjoy ourselves. But you know, 5 minutes for one namaz, come to offer our farz, this is where we cannot find time. Never mind laziness with regards to salah. The next thing he mentioned, shurbul khamar, taking intoxicants. You know, we may not take intoxicants in the sense that even today, by the grace of Allah, which is a positive and good thing, that many of us will not touch alcohol. We won't touch a glass of whiskey. Why? Because you know, right from childhood, this has been instilled in our heart. Don't go even near. So we won't touch a bottle of brandy and things. Well, tell me, my young friends, who from amongst the youth today doesn't take a spliff? Who from the youth doesn't take a spliff? But it is spliff, my young friend. You will find people with beards who read in the front sub, but in their gatherings they'll be taking spliff, and they don't even consider this haram. They don't even consider the haram. What's the difference between two? This is khamar, this is khamar, this is haram, this is haram, this is cursed, this is cursed. Uququl walidain, disrespecting mother and father. Today all mothers and fathers are crying that they don't even have control over children as young as 5. You know, as young as 5, they will turn around and look up at their mothers and fathers and say, hey, who are you to tell me to do this? Who are you? They will answer back. The hadith which Hafiz al-Munziri has related in Targhib wa Tarhib on the authority of Awan ibn Hawsham comes to mind. He says, I went to a tribe, there was a tomb near this tribe, and after Asr, this grave opened. And he says, a man came out of this grave. His head was that of a donkey, and his body was that of a human being. He came out of the grave, he hee-hawed 3 times like a donkey. 3 times he hee-hawed like a donkey, and after this he went back inside the grave, and the grave closed. He says, I asked the locals with regards to this individual as to who he was and why Allah was punishing him in this manner. So he says that the locals informed me that this young individual, he would take alcohol, he would drink, he had the habit of drinking. And when he would drink too much and he would return home in the evening to his mother, just as our mothers do, you know, when we're out and having a good night out, haven't told our mothers are sleepless, they're not even sleeping, they're waiting us for inside their homes, you know, fearing with regards to our well-being. Are we okay? Where are we? They're waiting there. My friends, his mother would do the same. When he would return to save him from Jahannam and the fire of hell and the punishment of the Akhirah, she would give her son nasiha, and she would say to her son, oh my son, ittaqullah, fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, stay well away from this thing. Al-khamru jumma al-ithm, this is the mother of all evils. Ummul khabayth, oh my son, rizsu min amali shaitan, is a filthy thing, it's from the handicraft and works of the shaitan. Fajtanibu la'allakum tuflihun, oh my son, if you want success, if you want to go to paradise, then don't even go near this. Oh my son, do you not realize this, the shaitan through this, يريد أن يصدكم من ذكر الله وعن الصلاة, that the shaitan through this wants to stop you from the dhikr of Allah and wants to stop you from prayer. When she would give her son to see it in this manner, you know what he would do? Oh mom, stop hee-hawing like a donkey. He would say, So his mom stopped hee-hawing like a donkey. You know what? The exact same thing happens today. The exact same thing happens today. What do their sons turn around to their mother and father and say? Oh mother, get off my butt. You're always breathing down upon me. You don't give me, you don't give me a chance to breathe. You're always coming on top of me. Give me chance to breathe. Give me my own space. Give me my freedom. Stay out of my life. This is what the youngsters utter today. My friends, there is no difference between this and what that individual uttered at that time. Remember, after Asr, that young individual died. And after Asr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished him in such a manner that his head is turned into a donkey. He is the one that comes out of the grave and he hoes like a donkey. This hadith was related in front of a masters of hadith. Not one single master rejected or questioned it. The last thing is Ida'ul Muslimin, troubling the believers in whichever form it may be. Whether it's swearing at someone, whether it's bullying someone, whether it's you've taken qarz of someone, you've borrowed some money from someone, you were given a particular date to pay back, but you have the means, but you're not paying back. Irrespective of how you trouble a believer, whether it's through slandering, backbiting, whatever it may be, my young friends, this is a cause for a bad death. We need to refrain from these 4 sins which the ulama in general as believers, we need to refrain from all sins. But especially these 4 which Jalaluddin Suyuti rahmatullah alayhi has mentioned are in general a cause of a bad death.